Hey guys, Gamby5874 here, and today I'm going to show you how to slay Nechryael. If you want to slay them, the best place to do it is definitely the Mauritania Slayer Tower. There are a few other options, but honestly, it's pretty useless to do it anywhere else. Um, they're level 138, and of course this is all after the combat beta. I will be updating more Slayer guides. Um, so they are level 138 now, and their weakness is to crush attacks. So definitely being prepared for that is definitely going to be advised. Like you can see right now, I'm using a Ceridome sword. Any crush weapon will be good. That this just happens to be the only one I have right now. Um, so if you could see, you just go into your equipment sets, which can't really do well in combat yet. Here we go. So you'll see in type crushing, that's what you're going to want. You can range or magic them, or range or mage them. If you go to this northeast or northwest spot, it acts like a little barrier, so they can't get through it unless they sneak through the side. But definitely, it's an easy task, easy to melee them, and overall, it's not a very good task, but it kills time, I guess, and it's not worth skipping or anything. So, killing them, when you're killing, you might have noticed already that they spawn these little other, little demon things. I forgot their name. Just death spawn. They're level 136. They're not very strong. I think their max hit is a 21, but they are very accurate. So you might want to deal with them. If you have a bunny ip, that's fine. And it's also good for just additional experience, whatever you need. It's not really a hard task at all. Like you could see, I'm pretty much annihilating them right now. I'm not even concentrating. This is the first time I'm using a two-hand weapon for this, so I'm not 100% on this set of abilities yet. But for those that want to use two-hand weapons, you don't have to. I'm pretty sure there are quite a few crush weapons that are one-handed. You want to keep in mind that if you want to take out some of the death spawns easier, that you might want to focus on having one of the AoE abilities like Hurricane, which you get with two-hand weapons. So besides that, inventory, you're going to want to bring Infernal Urns. They do drop Infernal Ashes, but the death spawn accursed ashes. So if you really want a lot of prayer experience, and you're high level, so you don't have to worry about bringing much food, then I suggest possibly bringing a few accursed ashes as well. Also, you're going to want to bring food, of course, and a bunny ip. They don't hit hard, but after a full task of these, you may have to bank. I know I used to a lot before the update, at least. As it's looking now, I'm really not taking much damage, so that might be irrelevant anymore to have to rebank, but definitely lower levels you might want to bring quite a bit of monkfish and a bunny ip. Also, you're gonna possibly want not fire runes, high alching runes. They do drop some rune items. I know they drop a rune helm. Their other drops, honestly, are not very good. They do drop a dragon spear. I think that's the best thing. And rune boots, both of which don't really sell very much. So it's not really advised to bring that. You'll want a ring of slaying, of course, to know how many you've killed. And also it helps because you could teleport to the Mauritania Slayer Tower with it. So also, another thing, I tried using momentum with them. I have a tab for when I really don't want to pay attention and I just want to use standard, just like the pre-combat evolution fighting. You can do that. It is not as fast. I've tried it for quite a few kills and it just did not work as well as I'd hope. It's still good, of course, but it's not very strong. So overall, the main thing to think about is you definitely want to bring a crush weapon with just your standard melee armor. Honestly, you're not going to need much for this task. It's fairly easy. It's not very good in terms of drops and making money, but you do get a bit of prayer experience if you do bring the urns. Otherwise, it's kind of just one of those tasks to just raise your Slayer experience. So yeah, the main thing, of course, like I said earlier, is just bring a crush weapon. I'm using a Saradomin sword, which isn't the greatest crush weapon, and as you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of damage, and definitely these first four are kind of my standard for any build. They seem to be taking care of that rather quickly, as well as overpower, and you want to keep in mind that you might want to have at least one AoE ability to deal with some of those pesky little death spawns that spawn. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, and just keep watching for more guides and videos. See you later.